Hey guys, it is me Lily again. I am back with a video. My hair is all weird. See this piece of hair is killing me. I am done with it. Well, just ignore it. Okay, anyways, it's so hot in here. I'm going to read Ever After High, the Storybook of Legends. How to lighting? Maybe I could. There it is. I'm going to read it, and I already kind of read a little bit of it. I only read up to page, it's called page 2, I guess, yeah. I'm gonna tell you the chapters. Prologue, whatever. Chapter 1, Never Touch the Mirror. Chapter 2, Simply Unquestionably Perfect. Chapter 3, Always Doing is How It's Undone. Chapter 4, Maddie's Chat with the Voice. Chapter 5, That Dangerous Word. Chapter 5. Chapter 6, Never After Again. Chapter 7, The Looming Treat of Legacy Day. Chapter 8, Beware the Glare of That Fair Hair. Chapter 9, A Hot Mess of Wolves, Screams, and Pastries. Chapter 10, Unsigned Page. Chapter 11, A Hero in Every Story. Chapter 12, Maddie bothers the narrator. Chapter 13, Darkness Scampering. Chapter 14, Her Very Name Could Cause an Earthquake. Chapter 15, Almost Through the Wall of Briars. Chapter 16, A Massive Snooze Fest. Chapter 17, you guys probably want to be seeing that I'm reading this. Chapter 17, Cute and Cuddly Things. Chapter 18, Plump Red Apple White. Chapter 19, Maddie Pastor's narrator. Yet again. Chapter 28, Red Paint on the Wall. Chapter 21, A Noticing Game. Chapter 22, The Undiscovery Vault of Lost Tales. Chapter 23, The Horrible Power Evil. Chapter 24, Born to Wear. Chapter 25, Going Off Our Script. Chapter 26, Treating Water in a Well. Chapter 27, Not Your Mama's Fairy Tale. Chapter 28, Maddie annoys the narrator one last time. Chapter 29, Rewrite, Ignite, Restart. Here I go. A very short prologue. The Great Wall of After High. The Great Wall of After High smelled like floor wax and old stone mixed with the tangy musk of magic. The fire in the hearth burned blue, and a enchanted frog sat beside the arched doorway repeating, "Welcome to the Legacy Day ceremony. Please watch your step." Croak! The second year students passed the frog, some tripping on the step, and walked solemnly outside. On the castle terrace, the audience waited in glided chairs. Beyond a stream-carved ravine, the enchanted forest twinkled, with the bright trails of fairies. But the students hadn't gathered on the terrace for the view. All eyes were on Headmaster Grimm, standing at the podium. He smoothed down his gray, turning white hair and smiled at the audience. He held up the Storybook of Legends so all could see it. Storybook of Legends. This isn't really the Storybook of Legends, but just pretend this is. This is the Storybook of Legends. Whatever. So all could see. Magic sparked off its gold embossed cover like glitter in a whirlwind. Today is the most important day at Ever After High. Indeed, the most important day in all of Land of Ever After. The audience cheered. This year, Legacy Day is your day, the headmaster said to the second-year students who were lined up before the stairs to the podium. They were dressed in their formal Legacy Day outfits, beautiful ball gowns, uh, regal prince suits, mermaid dress dripping salty puddles. Today, you take the first step in claiming your glorious fairy tale legacies. Once you sign the storybook of legends, you are magically bound to your parents' story. You will relive it. In this way, your story, your legacy, and your very life will be preserved. The headmaster placed the book carefully on the podium and stepped back. The first student to climb the stairs rode on the back of Mouse, all the way up the side of the podium. The tiny boy leaped off the mouse and declared his destiny as the next Tom Thumb. His signature in the book was a blot size of an ant. The daughter of Fairy Godmother pushed her glasses up her nose and signed her promise to become the next Cinderella's helper. A future witch wore her mother's black dress and pointy hat, but lavender flip-flops peeked from beneath the ragged hem. She signed with a frown, hastily wiping a tear off her cheek. While everyone watched with interest, two in the audience barely breathed. They barely blinked. One leaned forward, yearning for her chance to sign. The other leaned back, as if nervous to get too close. Both would take their turn at the book in just 1 year, and one's choice would change the land of ever after forever. After. Okay, we are in chapter 1. That was the prologue, I guess. Whatever. Chapter 1. Never touch the mirror. Once upon a new school year, Raven Queen was packing. She blasted. Raven Queen is the daughter of the bad queen from Snow White. If you remember, the one who gave her the apple. I mean, I know all my fairy tales. I can tell you everything that happened in every fairy tale. Mad Hatter. It's called Alice in Wonderland. Hunter Hasman. Prince Charming. Prince Marming. No, just kidding. Okay. She blasted Taylor's quick new album from her mirror pod, dancing while grabbing things from her closet and tossing them into her clothing trunk. The heap of clothes was entirely purple and black, so she threw in a pair of silver sandals to add color. Raven opened her window. The sun was setting into the copper sea. The last page of summer was closing. "Hey, Oogla!" she called out as she hefted her trunk onto the window sill of her fourth-story bedroom. She let the trunk fall in the courtyard below. The family caught it with one blue hand and waved to her. She waved back. Summer had been nice. No homework, just honors, just hours and hours to listen to music and read adventure novels. A couple of days each week, she had to babysit Cook's twin boys, Butternut and Pie, in exchange for heaps of pastries. And she and Dad had sailed their little boat down the coast to spend a week with Pinocchio and his daughter, Cedar Wood. Raven had loved making tea visits with the blue-haired fairy, playing card games by the fire, staying up late with Cedar, singing karaoke and laughing into their pillows, all nice as mice. But Raven was eager to rejoin her friends after her second year of boarding school. She was trying very hard not to think about her legacy day. It was just few days away. Ever since witnessing Legacy as a first year, she'd done her best to block it out. Back then, the future had seemed so distant. A foghorn bellowed, calling her to dinner. Raven put on a sweater as she left the room. That's all I can read today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow with another 4 pages of this book. Hope you enjoyed what I read, because I know I enjoyed it. And tomorrow you will see my costume for Halloween. I just can't show you it because, it's not Halloween today. And I don't know, I just don't really want to show you it, guys. So you'll see it tomorrow. That is the Purple Halloween Day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed the book, because I know I did enjoy it. So we left off on page 6. And I probably will read more of this book, even though I'm not reading it with you guys, because this book is awesome, and I really want to read it. On page 6. Let's pretend let's close the Storybook of Legends. It is closed. All the stories have been saved in this book. It doesn't really tell you the stories and how they happened. That would be awesome. Wait, what? Look, it's one of the Maddie's chats with the narrator yet again. What? It changes the titles sometimes. So no. Okay. No. Maddie annoys the narrator one last time. Chats with the narrator. What? Ooh, here. This is really funny, guys. I'm just gonna read this little thing. Narrator, we're kind of stuck here on shore. Any ideas? Absolutely not. You know the rules. Which rules? The rule about not putting things in your nose? Or the one about pretending to listen during ancient history, even if you're really thinking about how many cupcakes it would take to. I've let myself get tricked into helping you too. Often, too often. I'm not supposed to take a side. You know, rebel or royal, I'm supposed to tell both sides equally. But some parts from Apple's point of view, some parts from Raven's point of view, I just report what happens according to how they understand it. Not tipping the story in favor of one or the other, and certainly not giving hints about how a group of rebels might get to an island without a boat. It seems impossible to me anyhow. I mean, you're not a fish. That's it. Thanks, narrator. But I didn't say. I represent the idea that. So it kind of like gets tired, and it kind of tells you. Says, that's it. Thanks, narrator. But I didn't say. I represent the idea.